Okay, let me figure this out. Okay, it was just working a minute ago. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to pull up Canva for any of you that want to learn how to use it. So it's canva.com. And as you can see here, can you see everything, Carrie?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So all of these flyers that you see are things that we've created. So one thing that happens is once you've created any kind of document, it saves it forever. So you can always go back and reuse. Now know that some of the backgrounds or images, there's $1 cost. They do let you purchase 12 images for $10, but you can also go to the internet and go to images on Google and find most images you want and upload them. So across the top here, like this social media, okay, that's, if you see, that's how I made the We Rock team promotion for our team call. So if it's something I'm just going to put on Facebook and Voxer, and I really know I'm never going to use it as a flyer, I like just using that nice smaller style. Going across the top, this Facebook cover, as you see down here, that was what I used to create the Facebook event covers, or when I changed the T30 page. So I'll click on that just to show it to you. And so it's going to come up here. So what it does is it gives you the design right there in front of you with the right size for it to fit perfectly in the Facebook cover. To the left here are all the designs. Like, see, you can see these are free. And say you really liked a background like this one, but you don't necessarily have to use any of this. You can click on it and just trash it and just make the image of the background what you wanted to use, okay? Now, you can also, with the backgrounds, you can just choose a color and just make it a pretty color in the background. Those are all free. So then they get, you know, maybe if they're a little fancier, there's going to be a charge to it, the clouds. So all you're doing is clicking on, okay, do you want what their options for layouts, or do you want to just put a background in and do all the creating yourself? If you keep scrolling down here, this is what I often use. And all of those images, whether it be a Facebook cover, whether it be a social media or a flyer, are going to give you backgrounds like these. Or, hold on a second, I'm scrolling down here. They also give you this. This is how I made a lot of the T30 sites. This gives me a place to put 1, 2, 3 images. Now, if I click on this word uploads, I have uploaded lots of images. See, there's our 10, 20, 30, 40 customer thing. I have healthy pictures. So I might want to put that in one of the boxes. I just slide it in. Maybe I want to put this in one of the boxes. You just drag it in. There's nothing really to it. All that is free. We have, Wilmington is known for its azaleas. I have azaleas blooming all over my yard right now. And you know, so I made flyers that we were using down here with azalea because it's our azalea festival coming up. I went to the internet, I found pretty pictures, and if you come up here to upload your images, I can click on upload my images, and anybody that sent me their photo that I need to add to a flyer, I'll usually just save those images in downloads. So if I go to Google, I'm going to Google an image, and then I'm going to save it to download. See, as you can see, there was Ben Patterson. So it loaded him in, and I could have put him in any flyer I want now. Any questions so far? Should I just keep moving?
Keep going.
Okay, let me go back.
I do have Canva on my iPad. It's a little different. I'm going to try it on the computer, though.
It's going to be a lot harder on your iPad because you're also going to want to download and save the images, which I'll show you in a minute, and you can't really manage that on iPad.
Right.
And you're going to want to use your mouse. I would think trying to do this on an iPad would be a nightmare. So Definitely,
Yes.
this is a computer-based program that's going to be much easier. So I'm going to go back to this, and I just want to show you, shoot, I can't see. Okay, let me go to more here. Now, a lot of times we like to create flyers. So if you come down here, look, you got everything. Facebook covers, you can make, letterhead, you can do an envelope, you can make gift certificates. Diane, during the holidays, you want to make some gift certificates to promote to your clients? You could come on here and create something. So it's a really fun outlet. You can create your own business cards on here, but I often choose flyer. Where in the heck are the flyers? Hold on. Right here. So that's a basic flyer. When you see me sending out event flyers, that's what I'm picking. See? All these beautiful backgrounds that you can just choose from. Like this one I've used on several occasions just because, ladies' night out with the cocktails. And again, if you go down, keep going down. This one here for the Dare to be Beautiful. I mean, Diane, you and Phyllis could team up. You guys could do a Dare to be Beautiful night using this cool image. Getting some people, all coming in, some bang trims, some polish changes, and have Cindy do a healthy living presentation. I mean, like, it makes for having fun events. It gives you options. So scrolling down, again, you can, let's just choose something down here. Like, I like using, let me show you. Okay, well, let's just, I don't want to be taking too much time. Okay, say I wanted to use this. Again, this is just a background. Now you have to decide what do you want to put in this. But you could put bottles of Juice Plus, a shake, and then up here could come, you're going to just maybe choose a background, a pretty color that you like for your background on here. Oh, now see, that filled in my background. This is going to take a picture. So now I have to look at maybe some things that I could slide in there and make that whole background. Maybe I want to, put this in there and fill it up. Or I can just make it small. Now, let me show you some other fun stuff. I'm going to trash that for a minute. If you click on elements here on the left, you can do grids, frames, shapes, all these different things. What I use a lot of are frames. I can take something that looks nice, like this little frame here, and I can go back to my uploads, and I could put Dr. David Phillips in the frame. And now I can just size that. I can move it. I can take that little thing at the bottom and make it funky and crooked just because it makes it more fun maybe to slide that around. Now when you want to do text, you're just going to click on the word. See, I'm over here on the left, and I'm clicking on text. Now, you'll notice on a lot of the team flyers and things, I like picking their little text bullets, and then I change the words inside of them. So, that looks really nice, how they have it with, some verbiage already in it. Let me see one that looked, here we go. This one's clear. This one's just not going to work. So if I don't like something, I just click on it and right there and hit the trash, and it throws it out. So say that right there could become the name of my flyer, and I'm just going to click in here. I'm going to change the words. You are invited, and now I can change this to healthy living event, okay, or just healthy living, whatever, wine and wellness, whatever you're calling it. Now, that blue background, that red doesn't look so hot, does it? So I can click on my words, and if you see, you can change it to any color you want. It's storing some of the past colors I've chosen, or I can click on that plus and choose any color I want. I can move that around. Ooh, that bright gold looks nice. Maybe I want to go pink. Pink on blue would be pretty, right? And then I can change the color. So your options are endless. So you can choose all of these little flashy little banners, and then you get to either change the color. See, this one has two colors. It has this little background color, and then it has the main color, and it has the text color. So I can change that. I can move that. That can be an underline. It could be maybe right there's RSVP with your phone number in it. And then you're leveraging these little fun, I use these all the time on the flyers, all these little text banners. Now, sometimes I don't want to use all that. I just want to use type. So all you do is you could use it big type, medium type, or light small type. And all you're going to do is put that wherever you want it on the screen. You're going to change the font to be whatever size you want it to be. You can change the font to be whatever color you want it to be. And, you know, if I want it to be thicker and bolder, you know, there's a cool, you know, font, anything. It's just, this is really creative and it's fun. If you just don't be afraid of it, start playing. Look, I can move that. I can put that sideways. I can do whatever I want with it. I can grab it and slide it on the page and move it to the top or move it to the bottom. So, you know, that's how I'm making these flyers. I'm just in here, again, review, uploads. These are images I have chosen to upload, and they're stored now forever. So this My Plate, I can add Dr. Sears. So you can add things. These are the win and wow that we always do on the first Monday of each month's team call. There was our 7-day shed image that I made things with. So I just keep uploading more images here, and the more I've uploaded, the less I have to go retrieve. Keep in mind though, you can go to search and you can put in here fruits and vegetables. And it's going to give you images, but see, now there's a charge for a lot of these. Some are free, but I can go over to Google. I'm going to show you that real quick. Oh, this won't let me lower this there we go. And I can click on images. You guys can still see?
Yeah.
Okay, I just kind of got rid of you for a second. I put you down to the bottom. So I clicked on images, see Google images, and in here I can say fruits and vegetables, and all kinds of free images are going to pop up. So, you know, if I want that heart, I click on it. Now I right click and I can save the image to downloads, or I can save it in photos, or I can put it as desktop, or I can copy and paste the image somewhere. But I'm going to save it in downloads so I can show you. So I'm going to close that window, which will still leave me in Canva. Now, if I go back up to uploads, I go upload, I go to my downloads, and there should be an image there that came today, raw fruits, vegetables, right there it is. So that just came up. Now I have it. Now I could drag it onto my flyer. I could have had put a frame around it and, you know, done something fancy with it, or I can just lay it in. Or if I would have had one of those boxes, I could have put it into one of the boxes. So you're uploading images, you're choosing your layout, you're choosing your backgrounds, you're choosing your text messages. Going back, we'll go back to the beginning here. And then look at all the beautiful things we've created. Like this one right here is a standard one. I can, you know, we use this all the time. So somebody says they have an event, I can kind of change these little blocks and then just help. Like today we have an event at 5 o'clock. She's a nail technician down here that has her own shop, Diane. Her name is Chase. She's just getting going under Ashley. Here we had another event with one of our chiropractors. So, you know, you could repeat once you start getting a few in there as well. So I just encourage you to try it, know that it's available, and now I'll just pause and answer any questions anybody has. Hold on, let me see how to pull you all back up. Let me go ahead and shut this down. Where are you? I lost you. Let's see. Stop the share. There it is. Okay. Did that make sense?
On the G
Go ahead.
Like I have it on my iPad too, so it's a little difficult, I think, to do all of that. I'll have to figure out something.
Do you not have a computer?
No. I've
Yeah.
been doing everything off my iPad.
Wow. That might be to put on your bucket list is to get yourself even a laptop, Diane, because really for this business, having a computer, it's so much easier to do things on a computer. An iPad is a very low end version of a computer, meaning what you can do and share. And I know it was pushing you out of your comfort zone, getting you on that iPad though, I recall, right?
Yeah, even a phone. I didn't even have a phone when I started this.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And you've come a long way, baby.
Yeah, I'm
That was
getting
me,
to the
Diane.
21st century, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, anybody else with questions?
Not really. I'm going to try it on the computer.